Welcome to everyone for the second round of Racing League GT3 Series Season 4. This championship, we saw the last race in Kilami. It was very cool and amazing race, and tonight we race here at Oulton Park for the first of the 4 British track. If I look right at the calendar, so we look at the calendar, yes, it's the first of 4th round in Great Britain. So an amazing round this is, in the very narrow track of Oulton Park. A track very popular in UK, but it's very narrow and very difficult for the drivers. 17 corners and a very difficult time for the drivers to pass and try to overtake the others, because it's very narrow, as I said before. So, first, before we watch the start of qualifying, we're going to watch the standings of the championship after one race. So here we are with Richard Japp in first position with 77 points, Lucas Matician with 67 points in second, Fulvio Di Polito in the third with 61 points, Leonardo Grigis with 56 points on fourth position, and Michael Oulton in the fifth position with 52 points. And also we see in the first sixth position, we saw different cars, because we have an Aston Martin, a Bentley, a Lamborghini, a McLaren, a Porsche, and a Mercedes. So they're incredible and very colorful standings, also with a lot of brand: Lamborghini, BMW, Porsche, Audi. Also we have a Honda with Branko Kapovic, but I think Branko he cannot join today's race, so very unlucky for him. Very sorry for him to not participate in this race, but we will see in the other round. And also we'll see after the standings. We see right now. Okay, we're gonna see here the Oulton Park practice, the times, the best time in the practice, with Lucas Matthiessen in 1:32.685 and Richard Japp in 1:32.885. So good timing, as we see. It's an incredible thing that the first 4 drivers at the same time with the millesime part, with 60.85 with 200 to Lucas, with 800 to Lucas, and 1.5 to Lucas. So very funny thing to see. But after the first 4 drivers that are very fast, we have an incredible battle in the midfield. So we're gonna see an incredible qualifying and also an incredible but difficult race here, because it's not very easy to overtake right here in Oulton Park. So here we go with 20 minutes qualifying here in Oulton Park, and we're gonna see who's the first outside. I think Woodman is one of the first on the track. There's one for him, and I think it's Lucas. No, it's not Lucas. It's the other Bentley. No, it's not the other Bentley of Alberto. Maybe it's Mark. Yes, Mark Ruben. Mark Ruben, that is a teammate with Lucas. So we will see right now what they can do and what he can do for his qualifying. We are ready, I think. Also the drivers are ready. Differently than Kilami, is a better condition for driving, because we have 50 degree in the air and 90 degree on the track, so it's fresher for the engine and for the tire itself. So we will go And maybe Jep can't race because he has problem with internet, so it's an outstanding and a very unlucky moment for Richard Jep. And here we go with Mark Ruben on board, seeing this amazing track of Oulton Park. We are in the first corner, so we pass the old Al corner, the Dentons and the Cascades, going the lakeside straight, and the fourth curve, the Iceland Bend, and the fifth, the Shell Oils corner. After this 5 curve, we have the Britain's chicane. Here we are, the Britain's chicane, a very difficult chicane. And after that we have Hilltop straight in another chicane, that goes in another chicane, the Islop. So we see the tire, the tire that is gonna push over south the track. After the Hilltop there's the Knickerbrook, the CDO, and here the Druids corner, very fast corner. Goes to fifth gear to the third gear, and the last corner is the Lodge corner, and a little curve, the steer lip on the 17th, and last corner, Mark Gruber with a time on 1:34.927, so he can improve, and also Peter van der Linden goes with the fastest time of 1:34 and third 82. I have problem with a Trevor word in the country. yeah. And Patrick van der Laan take the pole position, the provisional pole position for the Aston Martin driver. But take attention to Roel with the Porsche. He can do a good time. Third time with 1:44.797. So a good time for him. 0.9 deficit in front of Patrick van der Laan. Grichis with a time of 1:44.680. So good time also for him. The fastest second sector is owned by Patrick van der Laan, but Lucas Matischen, what a incredible time! 1:32.9. What a time from him, from the Bentley driver. Very, very fast. And we will see if Richard can join. Hopefully for him can join and try to battle with Lucas, but we'll see. We will see. Also, new entry for the championship, and not a new entry for the championship and for RacingLeague community. Mattia Sant'Angelo, also a friend of mine. So good. Have a good race, Mattia, and have fun today, because it will be an incredible race. 21 driver. We lost some driver in this race, maybe because also they have problem with internet, like Richard. But we will see. We will see if some other driver can join. But 21 driver in Oulton, everything can happen with only 21 driver. With 30 driver it will be amazing, but also with 21 we can have an incredible event, because Oulton, like you see, it's a very, very narrow track. Maybe narrower than a Bentley, but it's my opinion. I don't like the track, but it's a good track for another type of car, like BTCC car. I think it's one of the best track for the BTCC category. But for GT3, I don't think so, but the GT3 British Championship go here, and so we go also here with the GT3 Season 4 of Racing League. Mattia Sant'Angelo with a good time from him, 1:34.477, only 1.5 seconds behind Lucas Matician. Lucas takes everybody to the school, to the driving school, also because he's the coach of the driving school in Racing League. Maybe it's because he's very, very fast that he's the coach. So Patrick van der Leyen trying to doing his best for improving the time, and right now he's improving by 0.2, 0.3 after the Brittles. But in the hilltop straight and in the E-slope, he lost a lot of time here. Maybe also with the traffic, it's very difficult to qualifying with a lot of traffic. And now as we see, it's not very easy to do the time. We have 5 drivers that can't do, or they haven't do the time right now. Tuta, Mugavero, Adamantini, Van der Wacht, and Sollima. So we'll see if they can improve, and if they can set the time. One of the drivers set the time. Patrick can't improve, but Lucas improving. Lucas is improved because he set the new time of 1:32.795, and now he's improving again with a 0.2. The car slide a lot. And yeah, he go to the pit stop because I think he need to set up the new pressure of tire pressure, and also because after that error he doesn't improve anymore and decide to go in the pit lane. Maybe wait for another driver to improve. Go with Alberto Mugavero of Wheelspin Export with the Bentley. He's improving by 0.4, so maybe he can go to the 1:34 time. We'll see. Last 2 corners for him. Who goes wide, and yeah. Good. He don't respect the track limit, and the time is cancelled. So was improving, but he can't, and also cancel time right here, so he decided to go to the pit. We go with Jesper Ulster with the best livery for me, also the best car, because the Lambo is the best car, at least for me. But it's good to see a lot of car and a lot of different brand here. We have Lambo, we have Porsche, we have Aston, we have Bentley, we have BMW, we have Audi. With a lot of brand, it's better, and it's better to watch the race because we don't have a monocategory, one branded championship or a monocategory championship. So it's very funny to see, and very funny and enjoyable to see a lot of different brand and cars. Also the Porsche. Ooh, Jasper! What a spin from him! Goes too fast in the Iceland band and goes wide in the grass. Luckily for him, no damage. He teleport to pit to rejoin the track. Good improvement by Patrick van der Leyen. Last curve from him. He can improve with 1:33 and 1:32. Not that bad, only 0.3 behind Lucas Matician. Decide to go into the pit. Oh, not bad from Patrick van der Laan. We will see if he can improve a little bit more. But we go with Elko Velduisen. Can improve his time of 1:35.735. Last curve. Was a little wide, but doesn't lose much time, so he can improve with a 1:35.335 and also overtake Mugavero for the 16th position. Attention also to Roel, the second driver in the Porsche. If you go by brand, the second. Good job here. Before the Britons. Good entry on the curve and also good exit. He's improving. Attention to the slope chicane. Block a little bit the tire, but was very well. Very dynamic. Very clean driving right now by Royal. To the Druid's corner. Got a little bit wide. Lost to 0.1. But he can improve. Last corner is important. The Lodge corner. Yeah, he's improving a little bit. And go with a time of 1:34.155. Remain in fifth position, but he improves his time. Good job from him. Also attention to Mattia Sant'Angelo, the Aston Martin. He can also improve by 0.2. And they pass Patrick van der Linden with a time of 1:33.772. A little bit under the second against Lucas Matischen. And also attention to Mark Ruben. But he can improve. Now he's improving by 0.2. Also behind him, there's Mugavero that is improving a lot. Mugavero maybe he did an error. We can see him, but he did an error and lost a lot of time. So Mark Ruben improving. And he set a time of 1:44.437 and goes to the 7th position of the qualifying session. Only 5 minutes remaining. All the drivers, major part of the drivers are out. Only Tuta and Solima. They're not set the time. Probably because they can't or they have problem. But we will see if they can set the time. Attention to Michael Oulton. Improving a little bit. Maybe pass again Ippolito. Yes, also pass Ruben for the 7th position with a 1:34.425. What an incredible time by Oulton. But attention to Ippolito that can improve a little bit and maybe pass also Oulton. Yes, Ippolito 1:34.382. What an incredible battle for the 7th position we see by Ippolito, Oulton, Ruben and Hag. As we say in Italy, mamma mia. What a qualifying we're seeing. Not for the pole position, because for pole, so we're only a battle between Lucas and Patrick van der Laan. But for the 7th position in the midfield, there's a lot of battle with Michael Oulton, but also Mugavero. Attention, the Mugavero goes in the... on the Druid's corner. Ooh, no! Very unlucky, Alberto Mugavero goes wide into the wall. It was an incredible fast time, also Davantini cancel an incredible time. Goes too wide, outside of the track limits. It was improving by 0.9. Very lucky from him. Also attention to Adamantini. Dudok goes too wide. Track limits for him. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to the end. Not will be watching for. No, very unlucky. Richard Jap can join the race because right now in UK, or at least for him, he has problem with the connection. So very unlucky, Richard. And hopefully we will see you in the next race. So we're here with Dudok. But Dudok goes too wide. Attention to Benito Robertsini with the Mercedes. He's improving a little bit. Goes into the heat slope. Yeah. He did very well. Also the Knickerbrook, not bad. It's at the same time it was before, so attention to him. Goes into the Druids. Very good exit into the Druids. Not bad from him. Last two curve. The Lodge. We lost a little bit. I can't improve by 0.03. Very unlucky, Robertsini. But he can improve. We see him. He can improve. Attention to Patrick van der Linden. Can improve with the Porsche. You see 3 Porsche in the 4th, 5th and 6th position. So a very competitive car here at Oulton Park. We can see this because Porsche is very good on the curve, but not that fast on the straight. And this is a track that has a lot of straight, that's a lot of curve. So it's very good for the Porsche. So Patrick van der Linden not very clean in this curve, but has it very well on the Knickerbrook. Tension on the Druid's corner. Need to do a very well corner. Good exit, not the best entry, but a very good exit from him. Last curve at the Lodge, a little bit wide, and he lost everything. He lost everything. Very lucky from Peter van der Linden, but attention to Grigis, but he can improve. Last curve from him at the Lodge. Very good exit, but he can't improve. He can't. Also, Hug can't improve. And I think this is the end of qualifying. Yes, it's the end of qualifying. Lucas Matischen take the pole position for the second round of Oulton Park. Peter van der Laan in second. Mattias Santangelo in third. Michael Houtman in 4th. Peter van der Linden. Yes, Peter. I think it's Peter. I don't know. Sorry. No, it's also Patrick. Sorry, Patrick. For me, you're Peter today. Sorry, Peter. Sorry, Patrick. So I don't know, but van der Linden goes well with Peter for me. So Patrick van der Linden in 5th, Royal in 6th. 7th position for Grigis, 8th for D'Ippolito, 9th for Ruben, 10th from Ag, 11th from Adamatini, 12 Mugavero, 13 Peña, 14 Klein, 15 Robertsini, 16 Velduisen, 17 Ulster, 18th Van der Wacht, 19th Dudok, 20th Tuta, and 21st Solima. So a little bit of pause for me, and after that we are going straight to the race, 60-minute race around Oulton Park. Here we are again, ready for this incredible race here at Oulton Park. Ready for 60 minutes around the track, and I see that Matician and Ippolito have respectively 10-second Matician and 5-second Ippolito. I don't know why, maybe there's penalty decided by the race direction, but we will see if they can do this race in a very, very good way. Remember, there's a 60 minutes race with an obligatory pit stop, so we will see if they can improve. They can do a great race around Oulton Park also with the penalty, because remember, if you go into the pit with a 10-second penalty, you also stay 10 seconds there to not having the penalty anymore. I don't know. Contato in English. You're discounted the penalty, yeah. I don't think it's the better way to say that, but if you go to the pit, you stay there 10 seconds, and you have no more of the penalty because you're discounted. So here we are for the formation lap at Oulton Park. Very, very narrow track. Very difficult to overtake here. But everything can happen in this 60-minute race. Or 1-hour race, if you want to say it in hour, not in minutes. Okay. Okay, I think I understand, because in the previous season you have the ballast, the 15 kilos ballast, 10 kilos ballast, and 5 kilo ballast if you arrive first, second, and third in the race. So here we have the time penalty. Okay, thanks, Richard. Okay, so if Richard can join, but can't, unluckily for him, would have 50 seconds penalty because he finished first the first round. Matician finished second in the first round, so 10 seconds for him, and Dipolito finished third, so 5 seconds for him. Very, very clear. So, here we are. Double file for the driver, ready for starting this amazing race around Oulton Park. With Matician and Patrick van der Laan ready to have an amazing battle. Also, Mattia Sant'Angelo and Oulton behind them. And Patrick van der Linden, this time I say it right, not Peter, but Patrick, and Royal with the Porsche, ready for the battle. So, here we are, lights out, and away we go. Great start by Lucas Matician, Patrick van der Laan, not that good start, but Mattia Sant'Angelo try to overtake immediately, but what happened to Grigis? Grigis into the wall. Oh no, and unsafe rejoin of the track by Leonardo Grigis that takes out also Dudok. We will see what happened right here. In the first curve, what a very, very unlucky incident in the first curve. Here we are with Dipolito, with Grigis. He lost the control of rear of the car, but is here an unsafe rejoin of the track that kept out Dudok. So maybe a penalty after this race for Leonardo Grigis, and very unlucky Dudok that was there when the incident happened. So very, very good start by Lucas. Also take 1.8 second gap by Patrick van der Laan. I don't know, because Patrick, they are two Patrick, and for me they are Peter. I don't know why, but Fulvio Dipolito behind Royal, trying to stay behind him, trying to overtake, but it's very, very difficult here. We have this long file, and we will see if someone can pass. So right now the fastest lap goes to Robertsini, Tuta, but it's not the fastest lap, because we will see the fastest lap right now. Klein, what happened to Marco Klein? Goes wide into the wall like Leonardo. We'll see right now what's happening to him. Lost the control of the rear. Maybe a problem with the McLaren, because we see only McLaren goes into the wall and lost the rear like that in the first curve. So very unlucky for Marco. No, he's very, very unlucky, and he needs to recover the position, but it's very, very hard here at Oulton. So go inside the onboard of Patrick van der Linden. Ooh, attention! Mattia Sant'Angelo, anzi no, it's Patrick van der Laan doing an error here in the... Before the... Sorry. I don't remember the name of the corner. Before the Knickerbrook. Oh, attention here with Patrick. Defend the position to the other Patrick. So Patrick van der Laan. Protect the position to Patrick van der Linden. It's Patrick van der Linden protected the position to Patrick van der Laan. We'll see what happened to Patrick van der Linden, because... Or to Patrick van der Laan, because... I want to see what happened at that E-slope. Maybe he lost the... Yeah, he lost the rear. The change of direction to the E-slope to the Knickerbrook. And lost 2 position here against Oulton and Patrick van der Linden. So very unlucky. But Here, Patrick van der Linden goes a little wide to the Druid's corner and was very, very lucky to not lose the position against Patrick van der Linden. So, let's see also here a great battle. And also we'll see Royal AH having problem. Maybe the audio has a little bit problem. You see Depolito, Klein and Solima. But they did the pit stop. Royal lost free position, maybe for a problem and or for going wide. I think going wide into the curve because doesn't seem to have damage. But we go to Patrick van der Linden, ready to attack Oulton. What a great battle here with the 2 Porsche and the Aston Martin of Patrick van der Linden. And what a great start of the championship for Mattia Santangelo. Second position from him for him right now. What a great start of the championship. Because he wasn't here in the first round at Kyalami, so it's the first race for the GT3 series season 4 for him. Attention here, Patrick van der Linden. Stay very, very near to Oulton. We need to study him to give a pressure. Maybe he will do an error. Also, we see that Ruben takes out the tires, the tire barriers, and also we'll see here Cohen van der Wack goes into the grass and Regis can overtake him for the 16th position. So we return to van der Linden. Attention to van der Linden, a great exit for him into the first straight, to the first corner, but he can't pass. Also attention to Ruben. He's very, very near van der Linden and maybe he can pass him. Grigis goes pit, Grigis. Okay. If Mugavero can overtake Ruben and also Patrick van der Linden, with Patrick van der Linden and Oulton. Mugavero! Crash for Mugavero! What an incredible crash for him. We will see what happened. It was a little wide here in the grass, but was okay right there. Lost barrier, yeah, lost barrier and goes straight into the wall. A lot of damage on his Bentley, so I think he will go to the pit because it's very, very damaged. Very, very unlucky, and Patrick van der Linden pass. Patrick van der Linden will go 30 seconds back to see what happened to Patrick van der Linden. And Patrick van der Linden pass him, yeah, on the Knickerbrook. Goes wide, Patrick van der Linden on the Knickerbrook curve, and van der Linden immediately take the opportunity and pass him. But also, right now, on the standing, I see that Patrick van der Linden has been overtaken by Patrick van der Linden, so we go 30 seconds back again, and we'll see how Patrick van der Linden overtake again Patrick van der Linden. See right now, goes a little wide, goes a little too wide on the first curve and save an incredible crash. What a save by Patrick van der Linden here. Was an incredible and outstanding save by Patrick van der Laan. And remaining in 5th position right now. But he was third. Anzi, it was second on the qualifying session. So he wanted to retake the position and at least arrive in second. We'll see if he can. But it's very hard to see that. And Mugavero in the pit. We need to do a... Patrick van der Laan decide to go into the pit. He's trying to do a different strategy, and I think it's a good opportunity for him. Attention to Royal against Veldhuizen. Veldhuizen goes a little wide, but can defend the position. But Royal is very aggressive. Can certainly pass also Santiago Peña with Ag. Harald Ag being passed by Adamantini. Harald Ag long into the grass and save the car in some way. Save the car, but he need to wait for rejoin the track in a safe way and rejoin the track in the safest way possible. So very good rejoin of the track by Harald Ag, but very unlucky. Because Adamantini was inside of the curve. On the inside of the Iceland band, and on the island band there's only one trajectory, only one good trajectory, and that is what Adamantini goes. So very unlucky for Ag. And now he's 12th. On the 12th position. We will see if we can retake some of the lost position. Very, very difficult here. Oulton Park, and after 12 minutes, the classification and the standings change a lot. Harald Ag lost barrier here on the last 2 corners and goes into the wall. Lost another position to Tuta. Very unlucky Harald Ag right now. What a shame for him, and what a very unlucky race right now. Patrick van der Linden with Oulton remain in 4th position, with Oulton in 3rd, and also Mark Rubens stay there with the Bentley. Behind these 2 incredible drivers with the Porsche. Porsche is doing a pretty good job here in Oulton Park. You see the Bentley as one of the fastest acceleration in the game in Assetto Corsa Competizione, but the Porsche is better in the curve and the corners, so it's very difficult to pass the Porsche here. With we see a Royal pass and also Ag pass Robertsini. So Ag pass one driver that is Robertsini, and we see also Royal that pass Ulster for the 9th position. I don't see what happened. Attention to Patrick van der Linden. Stay near as possible to Oulton. Try to overtake here, but it's very, very difficult. It's likely impossible for him. So goes again into the island band. To the Shale Holes corner. Attention to the possible attack from Ruben, but he can't. He was there, but with a great exit, Patrick van der Linden save a not that good entry into the Shell Oil corner. So goes into the hill slope and the Knickerbrook. What an incredible curve it is. the combination of the 10, 11th and 12th corner, the E-slopes and the Knickerbrook. Incredible. It's a very, very difficult curve because there are two different change of direction in a very, very narrow space. So it's very, very easy to lose the rear and lost a lot of time. So we will see if someone can overtake there. It's not easy, but not impossible. So maybe we are going with an onboard by Patrick van der Linden. And we see that Lucas Matthijssen now is 13 seconds ahead of Mattia Santangelo. So Lucas having an incredible time, an incredible laps right now. What an incredible pace from him right now. And also is the fastest driver right now with 1:33.327 as the best lap time right now. Mattia Santangelo that is behind him also only had a best time of 1:35.162, near 2 seconds slower than the driver from Netherlands, from the Dutch driver. And the Italian driver Mattia Santangelo tries to stay behind him, but it's very, very difficult. Last time it was 1.9 faster by Lucas Matthijssen. Colin van der Beek lost the car. What an incident! An incredible incident here from Colin van der Beek. We will see what happened to him. Oh, in the heel stop. I think, yeah, on the heel stop to the Knickerbrook. Goes in the grass, lost the rear and into the wall. What a crash. Lost position to Hag, D'Ippolito and Van der Laan. But Hag goes into the pit right now. Yeah, great damage. Also, Cohen van der Beek decide to go into the pit for the pit stop and also for all the repairing that he need to do. Goes to Royal. It is near Veldhuizen. Maybe try to attack here at the slope. No, he need to wait. Very intelligent move by Royal. Has it very good here, but Oulton! Crash! Crash by Oulton. He was there with Patrick van der Linden. What happened to him? Patrick van der Linden decided to go wide for not a program for him, and he crashed alone. Into the wall. Very unlucky Michael Houtman. Goes into the wall, but I think it's not too damaged. Maybe it touched a little bit the wall, but not that hard. So we see that Patrick van der Linden goes wide into the slope. Decide to cut the curve for not having problem with Michael Houtman. And Michael Houtman lost the control of his car going into the grass. Luckily for him, not that much of damage. And after this, after all that happened, Mark Ruben now is third with the Bentley. So in the top three, we have 2 Bentleys and 1 Aston Martin. But Patrick van der Linden want at least a podium with his Porsche, and he know he can do that. But this was we here blue flag, I think from Solima. It wasn't in the best position, but luckily for Patrick and Ruben, they can pass the safest way possible. We see that half of the grid goes into the pit, and they did the mandatory pit stop. Also, Royal goes into the pit for the mandatory pit stop. So we'll see that D'Ippolito, Van der Laan, Klein, Grigis, Ag, Tuta, Solima, Robertsini, Van der Waagt, they did the pit stop. Dudok, he didn't do the pit stop right now, but he will need to do it in the future when 20 minutes pass here. So only 40 minutes remaining. We'll see that also Royal did the pit stop, mandatory pit stop. So only the top 9. Ooh, Patrick van der Linden. What a risk there. He lost the rear, but he controlled the car in the safest way possible. But now it's very, very difficult for him. Also, attention for Patrick van der Laan. But behind everybody, he will try to overtake D'Ippolito. He's faster than him right now. You know, he can pass him, but we will see if Patrick can pass the Lamborghini driver into the last due curve. We're starting another lap. D'Ippolito with a time of 1:35.000, so 1:35 straight. And Patrick van der Laan with a 1:34.922. So very, very similar lap for the both of driver, for both driver. And Patrick van der Linden stay 1 second behind Mark Ruben. And we will see if Patrick van der Linden can pass Ruben in the next lap or not. Now he lost a little bit of time from the third position driver, but we will see if he can rejoin him and try at least to overtake him. Now the nearest battle is from Patrick van der Laan and D'Ippolito. Dudok that pass Cohen van der Waagt, but it was under a lap by him, so he passed. But he need to pass him again to take the 90th position. So we go to Adamantini and Peña, because they are near. And the drive-through by Grigis. Drive-through for the track limits. Remember that Assetto Corsa permit 3 track limits before the 4th that decide that if you go too wide on the 4th track limits, you will need to do a drive-through. And if you cut a lot of the track, the game also can decide to take to you a penalty of a stop and go of 30 seconds. So it really depends on what the game decide, and if you cut a lot of a track or only a little bit of the cut. So if you go a little bit wide, into the corner, into the curve, or if you decide to cut a portion of the track. Attention to Damantini, he's trying to overtake here in the first curve. What a overtake by Damantini, but Peña, he will retry to pass him, and they're there with Damantini into the inside. Into the inside, Damantini can pass Peña. They were side by side, but Damantini, what an incredible defense. Overtake Peña with the McLaren. What a overtake by Damantini. What a very good job by Manuel Damantini. Very, very good overtake. So, go with Patrick van der Linden. Ooh, Patrick van der Linden! What a timing by me. We got to Patrick van der Linden, and Patrick van der Linden lost the rear. And is being passed by Damantini and Peña, with Peña trying to overtake again Manuel Damantini, but it's very difficult right now. Because Manuel Damantini did an amazing great job and also an amazing defense. Also Oulton, drive-through by Oulton. We'll need to do the drive-through in these laps. Well, Uysen goes to the pit, so strategy for him. I think Oulton, he goes for the drive-through. We will see if he goes for the drive-through of the strategy for the mandatory pit stop. He goes for the drive-through. And attention, because there Patrick van der Linden and Oulton. Very near in the battle. Attention, because van der Linden pass into the inside of Oulton. What an overtake by van der Linden. Attention, there's a third driver. I think it's Robertsini. Yes, it's Robertsini. That's a blue flag. And in some way, they pass in the safest way possible. So good job also by Robertsini. That he respects the blue flag. Attention to Patrick van der Linden. Need to drive cleanly, because also he can risk. He can risk the drive-through, but he doesn't want the drive-through pretty surely. With Patrick van der Linden, the pass Peña, because Peña goes into the pit, and so Peña with the strategy will do the pit stop, and we will see when he exits from the pit with Matischen, that now is nearly 30 seconds ahead of Mattia Sant'Angelo. What a race from him. What an incredible race. So Peña here to the pit for the strategy. We will see when he adds it. Okay, now he adds it in 12th position, I think. Yeah. Adds it in the 12th position. Ahead of Ag. Now only Oulton is near Patrick van der Linden. Maybe Patrick van der Linden to Ippolito. But he's 2 seconds behind right now. Right now, if we see the strategy and the time, I think Matischen is first. Even if he do the pit with the with the penalty. Ag, right through for Ag. Very unlucky. So we'll need to do that right through. But I think Peter Patrick van der Leyen, what happened to him? What happened? We will see immediately. Replay. Ooh, goes wide here. And into the wall. Patrick van der Leyen is fast here in this track. But he do too many errors, and that's why he's in 8th position right now, with Oulton doing his mandatory pit stop. But right now I see the strategy, and I think Ippolito maybe is in 4th position with the pit stop strategy. Maybe, I don't know. We will see after Mattia, Sant'Angelo, Mark Ruben and Matischen to the pit, but right now I think Ippolito, he can have 4th position, because Ippolito is 30 seconds behind to Ruben, but 25 seconds behind to Adamantini. So maybe he can arrive at least at the 4th position, but we will see, we will see. Everything is possible in the race, and everything can happen. One single error can ruin the race of yourself, or also of other drivers. So you need to keep focus, all the time. Mention to Santiago Peña. Ooh, what happened here? What happened here? I need to see the crash in another angle. I think Peña touched the rear of Klein, but we will see right now what happened to him in this different angle. And yes, Peña touched the rear of Klein, but very good fair play by Peña that wait Klein after the crash. So that Peña decided to take a little bit of penalty, if you want to go about that. Take a little bit of penalty and lost some position with Klein. I think the BDG will see also this, the race direction can see this good behavior by Peña, but yeah, he crashed against Klein, but wait him because he knows he do a not a good job there, and it does not want to take the position after the incident that he did. So the Ippolito pass Ulster here. I think Ulster decided to let him pass because it was faster. Here there's Veldhuizen with Peña and Marco Klein very near. We will see if someone of this driver can overtake each other, with Ag going into the pit, taking the drive-through penalty. And they are very near Peña. You want to pass, but attention to Veldhuizen into the inside to the island band and pass get the better position, the better line, and Veldhuizen pass very cleanly Santiago Peña. What a pass, what an overtake. And now only 6th driver need to do the mandatory pit stop. And 35 minutes pass, so we are ahead of half of the race. Only 25 and 35 seconds right now. Heading into the race. And we will see if Ippolito can arrive at least in the third position as I claimed, but we will see, With Peña, but he did an error, as we see, he goes wide into the last curve, the grass, but saved the car pretty well. But here we have Veldhuizen with Marco Klein, the Dutch driver against the British driver for the 11th position. And we will see if we can take the 11th position. Is a more glory battle than a championship battle right now. But it's also important for the championship because the rating system and the point system is very, very near for the driver, because we see Richard Japp in first with 77 points and Luca Matthiesen with 67, only 10 points. Very lucky for Japp that he can't join this race for internet connection problems. So we will see if he can join into the next race and battle for the championship. Maybe we'll go to the inside of Luca Matthiesen. On board with Matthiesen, slide a lot. To the island bend and the shale oils corner. The Britons. It's not a very clean drive here at Oulton. At least for Lucas. But it goes very fast. The way he slope the Knickerbrook, yeah, he slide a lot. Not a very clean race, a very clean driving by him. See a lot of instability by the rear of his Bentley. But he has a lot of control. And his control can lead him to the leadership of his race, at least for right now, because remember he had 10-second penalty, and we will see if he can rejoin first after the pit stop. And you need to give attention to the track limits, because you also can take a drive-through penalty, so he needs to stay very, very careful for the track limits. But he's very, 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 very expert, and I know he can evaluate the situation. And here, Patrick van der Land pass Jasper Olster. Maybe an error by Jasper Olster. But Patrick van der Land pass easily and take the 7th position. So Jasper and the other 5 drivers decide to go a lot for taking the mandatory pit stop. So interesting tactics by them, and we will see how this strategy take them the position in the grid into the classify. The standings classify, but my English need an improvement, I know, but also here with RacingLeague I can improve my English, and thanks the RacingLeague staff to believe in me for it's an incredible opportunity for me to improve my English, and also for have a bit of curriculum in English commentary. Because after 4 years of Italian commentary, and also I did right now Italian commentary for a lot of esport championship on Assetto Corsa Competizione and Assetto Corsa. I also now do the commentary for the West Kappa Promotion Championship and the FIA Karting Championship in Italian, in the Italian broadcasting, not in the English broadcasting, because I need an improvement, and also it's not my first language, so I need a little bit of an improvement before take a step also in the English commentary. But I think I can improve a lot, and also this driver can improve a lot into this 12-round championship. Remember that it's only the 2nd round of the championship, so after this we will have 10 rounds in the best circuit for GT3 with the best car, with a lot of brand and manufacturer. Okay, so Ruben goes into the pit. He's the first of the top 5 driver that goes into the pit. We will see when he adds it. Attention to Ippolito. He's the first driver to arrive there. Mark Ruben stay on the pit. I think Ippolito pass pretty surely. But we will see. Ippolito is ahead. Patrick van der Leyen. Patrick van der Leyen is behind. Ippolito ahead. Van der Leyen behind. So I think Ippolito can also pass Van der Linden at least. At least Van der Linden. I'm not sure to Adamantini, but I'm pretty sure that he can pass Adamantini. Van der Linden, sorry. So attention here with a battle with Velhuisen and Klein. The Dutch driver against the British driver. So into the first curve. The line by Velhuisen, not very clean by Marco Klein, but defend very well. To the first corner, the Cascades in the lakeside straight. Very good curve here, very aggressive into the island bend. Shalow's corner. Good line by Velhuisen, but better exit by Klein. And attention, because Sant'Angelo, he did the pit, also Van der Linden did the pit. Attention to Mark Ruben. And Ippolito is behind Mattia Sant'Angelo. So, fourth position for him, with Van der Linden also behind Van der Laan. So we will see if Van der Linden can pass his homonymous driver, Patrick Van der Laan. Ippolito is very, very near to Sant'Angelo. And this can be a battle that we can remember the storybooks. By Fulvio Ippolito and Mattia Sant'Angelo, two Italian drivers. One with a British car, one with for me, the Italian car. Because for me, the Lamborghini is the Italian car, not the Ferrari, but the Lamborghini. At least for GT3. We talk about Formula 1 in other categories, the Ferrari is the car. But for GT3, for me, Lamborghini is the best. So, the only 3 drivers remain with the mandatory pit stop are Matician, Adamantini, and Ulster. We will see what they can do. And what they do into the pit stop. The strategy. But Ippolito is near Sant'Angelo. And we will see if he can overtake Mattia. Attention, Oulton! Oulton! What a crash! Oh no, attention, because there's Robertsini! Robertsini into the track! And I think Klein. Take the incident, take the car. What's happening there? I need to see what's happening. Go 60 seconds behind. To see what's happened to Oulton and Robertsini. Because this is a strange incident, a strange crash. So Robertsini lost the car, and yeah, Oulton can't avoid the collision. Also here, Klein can't avoid the collision. And Robertsini decide to go into the pit after this incredible crash. Very, very unlucky. Very, very unlucky Oulton, very, very unlucky Robertsini, and also very, very unlucky Klein. Ulster that goes to pit right now. For his strategy. We'll see if Matician goes into the pit. No. He's ahead of the pit. But it's very good to see 3 Italian drivers into the top 4 position, but into the top 5, because we see Mark Ruben is also a Dutch driver. So 2 Dutch drivers and 3 Italian drivers into the top 5. Adamantini continue to go and decide to not take right now the mandatory pit stop. Ulster exit in the 9th position, so pretty good strategy for him. And we also see that the 2 Patrick Van der Linden and Van der Laan are near 0.8 gap between them, and maybe they can do an incredible battle. And we'll see. They are both fast drivers. But they do a lot of error. And they did a lot of error in this race. Lukas Matician into the pit. And we'll see here if Adamantini can pass him, at least before the pit. Or if Manuel Adamantini decide to go into the pit to take the strategy, to follow the Lucas Matician strategy. Lucas is into the pit right now. We'll see if Adamantini decide to go. Adamantini decide to go. Matician finish the strategy right now. So Adamantini right now is ahead of Matician, but he needs to take the. You need to do a pit stop right now. So Matician is pretty first. He's pretty sure that he's first. We will see if Adamantini can stay ahead of Sant'Angelo and Ippolito. That is the great question point. That's the great question. Yeah. Oh, attention, because Ippolito is near. Very near to Mattia Sant'Angelo. Try to overtake here. A little bit of contact by them. But luckily, the car remain intact. And in some way, the little bit of contact don't transform into a big crash. So very, very lucky for Mattia Sant'Angelo. But Fulvio Ippolito seems a little bit faster than the Aston Martin driver. And we will see if Ippolito can overtake Mattia Sant'Angelo in a clean way, or at least in an appropriate way. Ippolito very, very fast into the curve, ready for the Druid's corner. Better line for Mattia Sant'Angelo here. Last curve with a better exit for Fulvio. Yeah, better exit for Fulvio, but attention on the first curve, old corner. Very, very good corner by both. We go into the onboard of Fulvio Ippolito. Into the cascades is faster. Fulvio Ippolito is very, very fast into the cascades. Double yellow. Also here. Yeah, crash. Attention here. With Van der Wacht. But in some way avoid the crash with Mattia Sant'Angelo. What a risk by Van der Wacht. In some way, Mattia Sant'Angelo and Ippolito goes away safer. In the safety. I can't speak, guys. Sorry. In the safest way possible. Yeah. Okay. But Ippolito is near, and Lucas Matician pass Adamantini. With Adamantini into the pit. So here we'll see if Adamantini stay ahead of Sant'Angelo and Ippolito. Ippolito try to overtake again, but you need to study the overtake here. But Adamantini is behind. A lot behind. Also behind Van der Len and Ruben. Maybe ahead of Van der Linden. Yes, he's ahead of Van der Linden. He's ahead of Van der Linden, but behind. Behind a lot of driver. So Adamantini in 5th position. So it's a great battle for the 2nd position for Sant'Angelo and Ippolito. And also a good battle by Ruben and Van der Leyen for the 4th position, and Van der Linden and Avantini for the 6th position. So, 6 minutes of fire for the end of this race, and we will see a lot of trying of overtake and a lot of battle. At least a psychological battle, because it's very difficult to pass at Oulton. We see a lot of overtake than expected, at least from me. But it's very, very difficult to pass here. And we see that an Audi driver, Tuta, is ahead with the blue flag and Avantini. Drive-through penalty. Drive-through penalty that he ruins his race. And he lost pretty surely the 6th position, but now is owned by Patrick Van der Linden. But we'll see, he also lost the 7th position that goes to Rowell, so Adamantini rejoin the track, rejoin the race into the 8th position. Very, very unlucky. And we'll stay again with Ippolito, but he tried to overtake Sant'Angelo. Now we listen a little bit. The Lambo sound, the Lambo aggressive sound, when Ippolito tried to overtake Mattia Sant'Angelo. A little bit of silence for this amazing sound of Lamborghini. So here we are again with the commentary from this amazing race. Already Ippolito stay behind, 0.4 behind Mattia Sant'Angelo. Pretty good race by these two drivers. And we will see if Fulvio Ippolito can overtake Mattia Sant'Angelo on his debut here on the GT3 Series Season 4 Racing League Championship. But now Mattia Sant'Angelo protect very, very well. We see that Mattia lost a lot into the 3rd curve, the cascade curve. But into the over curve, he defend very, very well with a good speed and good line. So it's not that easy for Ippolito to pass, Also there's Patrick Van der Leyen, very, very near to Mark Ruben. There's also the Patrick Van der Linden. Is near the two driver side, and also Veldhuizen against Ulster for the 9th position. So we have these 3 amazing battle. Also Grigis with Klein. So 4th battle. Oh, attention to Veldhuizen. Maybe he can try here into the last curve, into the lodge corner. Jasper defend on the inside. Very good defense by him. Into the deep lip. And into the first curve, the old hell corner. Ooh, he's here, Patrick van der Linden. Patrick van der Linden, something happened to Patrick van der Linden. We'll see what happened to him. Okay, lost very here. Sometime in some way he saved it, but it was a very good save. Oh wow! What a race! Last lap for Matician, so we'll go to Matician into the last curve of his lap. But right now, we stay here with Patrick van der Linden trying to overtake Mark Ruben. He tried to by inside. Very good exit, but also Mark Ruben defending in a very aggressive way. Patrick van der Linden into the first curve. Clean racing line by him. Ooh, long, wide, go wide. Attention, because van der Linden can claim the 5th position. Yes, he can. Yes, he can. What a shame by Patrick van der Linden. But now we go to Lucas Matician. What a dominance. What a race by him, by the Bentley driver. What an incredible race. 31 seconds ahead. 41 seconds ahead. Mattia Sant'Angelo. What we can say about this? Only dominance. Incredible race by Lucas. But here, Fulvio Di Ippolito want that 2nd position. But Mattia Sant'Angelo defend at all. Last 3 corners. Into the Druids. Very good line, but Mattia Sant'Angelo. We see into the Lodge, the last 2 corner. Dodge corner, good exit by Fulvio Di Ippolito, but he can't. He's too behind. What a race by Mattia Sant'Angelo. What a defending into this last lap. Mark Ruben into 4th position. Great race by him, and Patrick van der Linden ahead of Patrick van der Linden into the last lap. Royal into 7th position. Great job by him. A little bit of error, but at least a good position at the end. Manuel Damantini. Good race also by him. I think it was ahead after the pit, but in the end it was only 8th. So, very good race. With the strategy, but attention with Jasper Olser claims and arrive in 9th position. Very good job by the Lambo driver. And Velhuisen with the BMW in the 10th position. So, Lucas Matician into the 1st position. What an incredible race by him with Mattia Sant'Angelo into 2nd. Di Ippolito 3rd, Mark Ruben 4th, and Patrick van der Linden 5th. Outside of the top 5, we have Van der Laan, Royal, Damantini, Oster, Velhuisen, Peña, Klein, Regis, Hag, Tuta, Sollima, Duroc, and Van der Wacht. And DNF, we have Utman, Robertsini, and Mugavero with the DNF, because they don't arrive into this race. So, after this amazing race, what can I say? I think all of us and all of the drivers have fun. So, sorry, I need to have a little bit of break for my voice. So, we will see each other into the next round, the 3rd round of this amazing GT3 series of Season 4 Championship. The next track is the Spa-Francorchamps track into, and the race is on to is at the March 10th. Same into the same. I can speak. It was a too good race. Now I can't speak anymore. So We will see each other into the 10th of March for the third round of Francorchamps. So, goodbye by me, by Thomas Maffei, and we will see each other into the next race in the third round of GT3 Series Season 4 Racing League Championship. Bye bye, and we will see each other into the next race.